Well, hello friends, welcome back to Life in the Higham house. Jay here, and today may end up being a really fun day because we have been incubating some duck eggs, and we're coming down to the final days, and we have a few of them beginning to pip. So we're expecting probably within the next 24 hours to have some ducklings, which would be really, really exciting. And I'll explain more about what we're doing here, but I just want to take you in so you can see. Let me turn some lights on in here. We've been incubating these duck eggs. Let me show you. Here we go. We got 4 duck eggs here. We've got some in the background too. You can see in the back. They're at different stages. I'm kind of experimenting here a little bit. But these 4 right here, 3 of them have already begun to pip. And you probably can't see it on the camera itself, but right at the edge, there's a little crack beginning to happen on that one. There's one on that one, and there's one on that one. This one I have not seen a pip yet, but it's a much smaller egg. And I know there's a duckling in there because we've been candling them and paying very close attention to them. And so I know there was a duckling forming inside. Whether it hatches or not, that's what we always wait to see. So today we are going to be checking in on these guys periodically, and then my hope is once they actually start to really hatch, we'll set the camera up and we'll just go through and we'll catch as much of the hatching as possible and then roll out a hatching vlog. But all in total, we have these 4 here across the front, and then we have another 9 in the back. And again, we've been candling them and watching them very closely, and even the ones in the back, for the most part, I think they are all good to go. Now they still have to hatch, but it could be by the end of the weekend or by mid next week. I think it is. All of the eggs should be ready to hatch, and so that would give us what, 9, 15, 13 eggs. 13 eggs, 13 ducklings, if they all hatch, and that'd be really fun. And you're going to ask, what are you going to do with 13 ducklings? Not really sure what we're going to do with 13 ducklings. I know we plan to keep maybe 2 or 4 of them, but the other ones I think we're looking to maybe sell. So if you're in the market for a couple ducklings, let us know, because if this works, we've got 2 very successful hens that lay every single day, and so we are getting duck eggs that are fertilized. So we have the 2 drakes, and we don't use a lot of duck eggs except in our baking, and so we may just end up, continuously incubating and hatching and then selling ducklings. So we'll see. But right now, I've got to get to work, but we're going to come back and we're going to check on these eggs about every hour, about every hour I'll come back and check on them. And like I said, as soon as they start hatching, we'll set the camera up and we'll record as much of the hatching as possible. So with all that said, let's get the day started.